Good evening, everyone, and thank you once again for joining us on this wonderful night. For the last 8 years, we've been celebrating the Golden Goggles and honoring the very best of our sport. While the athletes always take center stage, these awards extend beyond the swimmers. We also celebrate the coaches, the support staff, and the entire USA Swimming family who help make these big dreams come true. Every few years, we are proud to include a very special honorary award. At the Oscars or the Emmys, you might know it as the Lifetime Achievement Award, given to a towering figure in the field. At the Golden Goggles, we call it the Impact Award. And this year's recipient truly stands tall over our sport. Her generosity and support of swimming in this country is overwhelming. USA Swimming is blessed and forever grateful to have a friend like Carolyn Dirks, the recipient of the 2011 Impact Award.
Every so often, a person crosses our path, enriching our lives and many others. Tonight, we'd like to recognize such a kind, selfless spirit, Carolyn Dirks, whose philanthropic efforts and unyielding support of USA Swimming has so shaped this organization. When our headquarters needed refurbishing, Carolyn was there.
Today we rededicate this building to honor someone who has been supporting the work of USA Swimming for most of the past decade. Her support of our national team coaches has made a huge difference in the training and development of our Olympic athletes. And with her most recent gift, she is expanding her reach all the way down to the grassroots level as well.
Carolyn's belief in Make a Splash allows us to expand our initiatives to lower the tragic rates of drowning, especially among young minorities.
If I could live to see every child in America swim, that would be my goal.
But Carolyn hasn't limited her generosity only to the sport she loves. Hospitals and cancer research facilities throughout our hometown of Los Angeles can attest to her quiet kindness.
It's extraordinary. You don't find people like that very often.
She has become the friend a friend hopes to have. And for that, USA Swimming cannot say thank you nearly enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the 2011 Impact Award, Carolyn Dirks.
Carolyn, you are loved. We honor you. But it all comes down to getting your award and a kiss from Ryan Lochte.
Hey, Ryan, my true love.
What does receiving this award, the Impact Award from United States Swimming, mean to you?
It really, there are no words. It's just fabulous. I'm so thrilled.
What is it about the sport of swimming? Because I understand that you were a swimmer back in the day.
Yes.
What was your best stroke?
Many days. Freestyle.
Freestyle, sprinter or distance?
I've been swimming against Ann Curtis, which is 150,000 years ago. But no, I really can't say enough about USA Swimming. It obviously is the closest thing to my heart, other than my family. I think it's great, and the thing we love most is not only the fact of hoping that everyone will learn to swim, particularly children, but also that we've been able to do something to impact the lives of some of the coaches. I think the coaches incentive program is such a great way for people to give back, and I hope that some of the people here tonight will think about that and help that program also.
What was it about you? Because it must have been one day that you said, I have the desire to give. I want to make a difference. And what was that day like? And what can you say to other people who might have that feeling? How do they take the first step?
I think the first step is that you suddenly look around and you realize how lucky you have been in life. And if you can give one little thing back, that's better than giving nothing. So I think everybody should try to think that way.
And it's so fun to see the smiles on the kids' faces. Swimming's such a wonderful sport, so thank you for celebrating. We celebrate you tonight. Thank you so much. Enjoy your family. Wonderful tables. Chuck, back to you.
Carolyn, thank you for all you do for USA Swimming. Brett, thank you. And now, one last thing before I turn the stage back over to Kevin Nealon and the rest of the awards for this evening. Our own Rowdy Gaines would like to share a bit about where all your generosity is headed this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, triple gold medalist and NBC's longtime voice of USA Swimming, a friend to all of us, Rowdy Gaines.
Thank you, Chuck. These golden goggles have truly become a special night. For the last 8 years, we've honored the greatest aquatic specimens on Earth with these awards. But we've also been able to give back so much. The money we raise here this night, each year, goes to the U.S. Swimming Foundation, whose two-part mission could not be more worthy or more simple: saving lives and building champions. As most of you know, the Foundation's longtime campaign is Make a Splash. It's a grassroots initiative that reaches hundreds of thousands of children, particularly those in communities most at risk of drowning. Carolyn Dirks, I love you, Brett. The winner of this year's Impact Award has been a leader in this powerful cause, and we would like to challenge each and every one of you to pick up that cause. Since we started Make a Splash in 2004, the program has grown to 46 states with 436 local partners, a lot of them here tonight. These partners have now taught more than 1 million children how to swim. And our national awareness campaign has carried the life-saving message of Learn to Swim to families all across the country. Tonight, we'd like to share with you one of those amazing stories with one of our amazing local partners. Arthur Lopez's Nadar por Vida, just one of the many grantees of the USA Swimming Foundation, who is building champions in and out of the pool. Now, please take a look at this program, one that really defines what we're after. It's efforts like these that fulfill the mission of the USA Swimming Foundation.
My father, he loved to swim. And when they gave him a choice of a service, he said, I can swim, I want to be in the Navy. It was the proudest time for him.
To understand what fuels this man's life today, one must look at his past.
During World War II, he was assigned to a PT boat, and because of the danger, he was very much of an alcoholic, and that stayed with him the rest of his life and affected mine drastically.
When I was growing up, I had lots going on, like many of you.
So Arthur Lopez uses his experiences as a springboard for others' success.
My father was an alcoholic. With all the good things he did, there was a lot of bad things, a lot of yelling and arguing. I failed 7th grade. You know how ashamed I was, but I wouldn't admit it. I didn't know my times tables. I didn't know what a verb was. But I knew one thing. I knew I did not want to stay where I was.
Every Saturday night, Nadar por Vida, which means Swim for Life, brings the Latino community together in Northern Virginia. And Arthur's passion, his mission, has opened kids' eyes to a world of possibilities.
When they walk in the door, we sign them in. They pay $10 for the night. If they don't have it, we waive it, but we do ask them to pay something. We want them to own it.
Get dressed and look like a swimmer. Let's go.
There you go. Now we gotta tuck in your hair.
We give them shirts and caps and goggles and fins and bags, things they can be proud of.
New cap, goggles.
This is a first-time swimming experience for many kids, but that doesn't change Arthur's lofty expectations.
He's been pretty adamant about making sure that this is not a babysitting service.
Within 3 weeks, we expect them to be swimming.
To accomplish that, Arthur relies on a core of dedicated volunteers, both local high school teams and fully accredited USA Swimming coaches.
I want to be here because I love what I do. Quick, 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 eyes looking forward and down. 4 shorts, too long. Everybody needs to know how to swim, and minorities are the highest drowning rate in the area. Yes, yes, oh, I love it. Okay.
Let's go.
We want people to understand how easy it is to make a difference.
If you know you try something in swimming and you do it well, guess what? You can go into your academics. You can do things you never thought you could do.
He always asks who is going to college, and everybody raises their hand.
I think for the first time in so many of their lives, they see somebody who doesn't speak like them, who doesn't have the same background but does.
You cannot survive in this society today without going to college.
Who talks about issues in a blunt and a forward way.
I don't care if you speak English, Spanish, or whatever. College. Good morning, college. How was your day? College. Tell them, college. Because when they're at school, they're being told they will not get there.
While his intensity may never be muted, the swimmers and their families know that it's Arthur's actions that resonate loudest.
Coach Lopez, he seems tough, but he's really nice.
And you were doing well last week. I couldn't believe you were so awesome.
There's a point when he's so serious that it makes you giggle.
Hello? Is that what you do in school when the teacher talks? I bet you do.
He's serious, but at the same time, he'll joke around with you.
And you can't do that. You gotta pay attention. I'll be done in a minute. I'm done. No, I'm not.
He usually tells us a story, and that story helps us, like, push our limits.
I worked in factories. I cleaned urinals. Don't let that happen to you. You're better than that. Your parents worked so hard so you can be better.
This program is very, very important in my life, and my children too. Mr. Coach, oh my God, Mr. Coach is beautiful, beautiful person. Beautiful person.
I hope you saw the faces of the parents. I hope you saw the hope, the pride that they have in their children.
Every week ends the same way. Lots of splashing, lots of smiles. Especially for the man who came from nothing, but now has everything.
What I try to do is build champions in life, build champions in school so they can make a better life, so they can be part of their community. That's what it's all about.